Residents in Romania have just discovered a mysterious monolith, and this one looks very similar to the one that just went missing in Utah. This has caused various theories to be put forward for what's going on in regards to the mysterious monolith. This structure has appeared in Northern Romania, close to the archaeological landmark known as Petrodava Fortress, a fort that was built around 82 BC. One of the first things that people noticed about this monolith was that it didn't look as clean as the one in Utah, and that when you look at the base it appears to have some dig marks around it. This has caused some to say that the structure was just installed there. Now the question is this part of a global prank, where structures are going to start turning up in various locations, or is someone trying to take some of the heat away from the monolith that was discovered in Utah? The obvious difference between the two structures is that this one looks man-made, not having a shine to it, and looks a bit rough, something that does look like it was built as part of a prank. However, the one in Utah looks more professional, which is where the idea of it being an art piece came from. Also, the one in Romania has scratches on it and marks on it. One person said the following about the Romanian monolith. It's interesting that this one happened to appear after the Utah Monolith made the rounds on social media. I think someone is playing a prank here. There's marks all over this structure, and to be honest it just looks a bit sloppy." End quote. Well, this person said the following. "This site is well known and gets visited by a fair amount of people. I'm 100% sure that this monolith is a fake, and just placed there in order to get some tourism, or to get featured in the news." End quote. Another person said this. "This monument is fake. It was recently placed there and was done so in order to take some eyes away from the Utah Monolith. I think that the Utah Monolith was the real deal, and that this discovery that's just been made in Romania is being used to downplay the Utah Monolith. I'm sure that it will make people believe that the two structures are the same, when in reality if you look at them up close they look completely different." End quote. As mentioned yesterday, the Utah monument has mysteriously disappeared. The Bureau of Land Management said the following on Facebook. "Here is our official statement on the rumours surrounding the monolith. We have received credible reports that the illegally installed structure referred to as the monolith has been removed from the Bureau of Land Management's public lands by an unknown party. The BLM did not remove the structure, which is considered private property. We did not investigate crimes involving private property which are handled by the local sheriff's office. The structure has received international and national attention, and we received reports that a person or group removed it on the evening of November 27th. End quote. This has caused outrage as many people were interested in what this structure was. It's also caused various theories to be put forward for why this structure was removed. Because the monolith was stolen, it's only caused more theories to be put forward for what happened. One person said the following about the mysterious disappearance. "I just don't understand how someone would be able to steal this thing. At one point people were queuing to see this structure. Many people went out into Utah to find this thing, and it wasn't even hard to find as the coordinates were on Google. How does someone just steal a 15-foot monolith without anyone seeing it or recording it? There's definitely something going on here." End quote. While others have said that the government removed the monolith so people would stop visiting it. As of right now, no one really knows what's going on in regards to this structure. There's people that think it was an art piece that was installed in the land without permission, while others think this could have been placed here by an ancient civilization. It seems though that we're even further away from understanding what this object is, with some worrying that the original piece will never be discovered, and that if one does turn up it will likely not be the original. Others have agreed, saying that the Romanian monolith was just put there to divert attention away from the Utah monolith. Not much information has been released about the Romanian structure, but most people have made their minds up that this one and the Utah one are completely different from each other. Interestingly, Lieutenant Nick Street, a spokesperson for the Department of Public Safety, suggested that the structure discovered in Utah may have been there for 40 or 50 years, or perhaps even more than that, going on to say the following: "It's the type of material that doesn't degrade with the elements. It may only be a few years old, who knows? There's no real way based on the material it's made out of to know how long it's actually been there." End quote. While others use Google images to suggest that the structure has only been there a few years. The fact that the structure has gone missing has only increased the air of mystery around it. Every year, archaeologists and researchers make interesting discoveries, but sometimes it's the ones that are made by accidents that intrigue us the most. The more we try to understand our planet, the more complex it becomes. We all love discovering ancient things because it gives us a detailed understanding about people and places that existed, the past, and allows us to compare those things with our modern age. Scientists and archaeologists are out there making new discoveries every day about the histories of Earth's civilizations. The Utah Monument has had millions of people questioning what it is, and where it came from. Only time will tell whether we get an answer for what this strange structure is. So what do you make of the monolith that's just been discovered in Romania? Do you think it's the real deal? Or do you agree with the majority of people that this is just a fake? Also, what's your opinion on the Utah Monument that's just been stolen? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.